Welcome to this video, and thank you for watching the video. Today I was really curious if I could test carbon fiber with my ultrasonic device. I normally use it for my occupation. I work in NDT, that's non-destructive testing. My company tests metals, mainly carbon steel, and sometimes stainless steel. But since I'm a curious guy, I always wondered if I could also test carbon fiber. So tonight I did some little testing, and I think I established the right settings and setup. The way I did that was by first calibrating on this reference block. It's a carbon metal reference block. I took the 6, the 4 and the 2 millimeters. I adjusted, I put my settings so that it would do it highly accurate. I think it was 5.95 mil, 4.02 millimeters, and 2.12 millimeters. With this probe delay, the you can read it from the screen, and after establishing my probe delay, I changed my sound velocity on this 4 millimeter piece until it hit 4 millimeter in this display in here. Then I tested it on the 2 millimeter piece, if it would jump to 2 millimeters, and it kinda did. It jumped to 2.11. Normal people say 11. And yeah, it was good enough for me. And then I did some testing on it. I don't know if it's interesting for the world to see, but if I don't broadcast it, I will know it for an eternity. So this is a 4 millimeter arm from a quadcopter frame kit. It's actually a qav-r imitation from Bangood. So it's the TC-R220 or something. And it's also sold in an ARF kit called the Ishin Wizard, which I own, so I purchased this as a spare part. And if I put my ultrasonic probe on it, you can see it's a dual probe. I won't get into details on this, and it has a little okay. You can see here it says 3.8, and I also measured it with this one, which says it's 4.05 about. It's a manual one, so it's not that accurate. And it says 3.7. Maybe I shouldn't push so hard. When I tested it without the camera, I was sitting on the couch. Okay, it's kinda accurate, I think. Anyway, now I go to the 2 mils. It says 2.1 on the same flank. And this is the top plate. I didn't really, I wanted to strip it entirely, but then I took a look at my VTX, and my VTX is about to die, so I didn't want to touch it. So I just kept it like this. It says 1.4. It's sold as a 1.5. And here I have the Falcon frame, an Ishin ARF, actually my first ARF I got. It's the Falcon 210, I think. But as you can see, it's kind of dead, because I didn't like the flying capacities of it. And as you can see, bump up the sound is 3 millimeters. So yeah, that's about it. Ultrasonics and carbon fiber. I think I can also check the laminations with it, but then I need some more. Well, not the lamination. I can check the lamination quality, because as you might know, carbon fiber is made out of sheets and some binding glue. I think it's epoxy, I'm not even sure. And the better the sheets connect, the more tougher the carbon fiber logically will be. So, you know, sometimes after a long time, you can see the laminations detach from each other due to crashes and whatevers, maybe UV light or some other harsh conditions. The detached laminations can also be caused by batch manufacturing. So I think with this ultrasonic device I can check for such qualities. So now I'm just spreading out my coupling fluid, and then I can slide over the surface, and it doesn't work as good as I want it to work, so I will not slide but just push and pull. And here I could see a little difference. Or was it my eyes fooling me? No, it's quite stable at 2.9. But if there will be a detached lamination, it will have, this figure will of course drop. And then I will have proof of bad quality. And sometimes you can see my my sound echo just differs a little bit, like this, but that does not mean it's bad quality. It could also be my coupling fluid is not sufficient at that certain area. Sorry for my broken and English and my bass, but English is not my first go-to language, so I'm thinking a lot about what I'm saying, and that causes me to sound like a robot. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry guys, but as you can see, at least this part looks pretty okay. I'll do some more. And maybe my new arm I will do as well. It's a 4mm arm. It's also, this is one of the smallest probes we use in our work, and it's not known for its stability. Normally, when we slide over metals to find corrosion on the other side of the metal, we use bigger probes because they're more stable, thus more reliable. But for thinner wall thicknesses, we use smaller probes because the sound bundle is more is also smaller, so you have a higher resolution, like say. Just some side details. What's this? Looks like a lack of fluid. There's nothing. So, as far as I can tell, this 4mm arm I received today looks fine. this old Falcon frame I have for a few months now, and I've only flown a few times because I think it sucked. Something happened here, I think. Or was it the lack of fluid again? Well, you can see the echo moving a little bit, but the base of the echo, this one, is not going anywhere. So there might be a little difference of composition in this material on this spot, but no detaching laminations as far as I can see, at least not bigger than my sound bundle. Well, I'm probably boring you guys already. Oh, what's this? It was just me wobbling the probe. It feels like working at home, but in a fun way. I like researching my own materials. I also like my job, by the way, guys. Don't get me wrong. If you're, by the way, interested in knowing more about NDT, what the fuck is this? This doesn't look too good. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. This seems to go beneath 1 millimeter, you see. On the eye, there's nothing wrong here. You can see it's a CNC'd part, so maybe during CNC they put in too much heat or did it too rough, or I don't know, but clearly you can see this is my normal echo. I'll just adjust it to the normal height, and it says already it's only 1. On the better part it says 1.4, and it's sold to me as a 1.5. And if you look here, it's way less than 1. Adjust my gate, because the number displayed here is from this gate. Sorry for my English again. But this gate is now starting on, I can't see, it's on 1 mil. So it looks like it's only half a mil thick. And that would mean somewhere in my first lamination something went wrong. Well, something's not wrong, just bad quality, boys. Damn you, Bangood, or whoever manufactured this. You can see here it's 1.4, and there it starts sliding to the left, which means sound comes back sooner. Here's 1.5. Put it on something stable. And here it says it's only half a mil. Slide it out of this area. It goes back to 1.5. Oh, this is kind of cool. I discovered a fabrication malfunction or quality issue. I don't care. I don't think Bangood would care a rat's ass, but what spot was it? Around here. So I will check the 2 millimeter on the same spot as well. Maybe it's just a hard spot to manufacture. Hey, that's curious. Interesting. It doesn't seem to have the same problem on the 2 millimeter plate as well. Only seems to be on the 1.5 millimeter. I don't know if I finished my sentence, by the way, but if you want to know more about NDT, or want to see me test some other parts with ultrasonics, or want me to explain the ultrasonic device a little bit better, or at all actually, just let me know in the comments or something. Well, here there's no no quality problems. Starting to get the hang of this. Normally I do my testing on really big metal items, like oil vessels, or oil pipelines, gas pipelines, any kind of pipelines, water pipelines, or some vessels in an iron manufacturer's facility, sometimes in civil works like bridges, mainly in the chemical industry and energy industry. So this is another step for me outside of my normal work parameter. This one I want to do some more research on. I don't think after this point anything interesting is gonna come. So I'm gonna thank you already for enduring this video so far, but you're free to watch the rest. I'm just gonna slide this one as far as I can. This did look too good as well. See? Same kind of stuff on the edge in here. Or maybe it's me hitting the gap. No, it's not me on the gap. It's just another detached lamination as well. So I don't have any comparison of the original frame, but maybe I should order an original qav-r top plate and compare it to another top plate from Bangood or another Chinese manufacturer, and then see one-on-one what the quality difference is. If you would like that, tell me in the comments. If you don't like, would not like that, tell me in the comments. But I think I will order one soon anyway, so. Yeah, again, thank you for watching this. I hope you thought it was interesting. Oops. And if you want to see more, want to know more, or any feedback or questions, tell me in the comments, guys and girls. Bye-bye.